Welcome back, fellow sim racers. So today a little bit of a rant. Last night I decided to join in with the season 13 week 7 race at Slovakia Ring with the Super Touring. Now Super Tourings are tough to drive. Most of it's down to setup, which I'm now starting to get my head around. And having looked yesterday, I realised I was still 58th in Division 3 in the championship. So I thought, well, maybe I should give it another go and see how high up I can get. So I entered last night. There was only a field of about 11 cars, but I was third in the ranking, so I figured I might get a good finish. Qualified in 5th, so all set for a reasonable race. Now, it seems to be that most of the races I enter, I'm finishing around 3rd, 4th or 5th. So it means that my championship points are quite consistent, so that's why I am where I am in the championship, and I'm quite happy with that. But last night, I wasn't going to get any faster, but there was one particular guy on the track which caused a bit of an issue, and probably not just for me. I think the guys at the front managed to deal with it okay, but those who were back markers didn't. So grab yourselves a cup of tea or coffee, or possibly something stronger for this one, because those of you that know racing will be surprised. Okay, so we're just having a look at quali. Here at Slovakia Ring. First time I've driven the Peugeot, and first time I've driven Slovakia Ring. We're about 3.5 seconds off the pace, which I'm not unhappy about. It's about the time that I put in when I did some practice, and I seem to have managed to get my head around the setup on these Super Touring cars. It's only taken 7 weeks in. Bit disappointed that it's a small grid. I think it's only 11 cars, which is a bit of a shame because it's quite a good series. I'd like to see more cars in it for a couple of reasons. One, they're great fun. Two, they're challenging. And three, it's just a bit of nostalgia and it's a bit of something different. So I'd really love to see this series stay. However, if people don't join it, then people aren't going to have it for next season. Currently I'm 58th in Division 3, which sounds great, but I haven't done about 3 of the races, just because of time, or failing. I don't know how I'm going to do with this, but I'm a bit more confident than I was last week with Thruxton. Thruxton was horrible. I videoed it and recorded it, and I was so disgusted with myself and the result. I binned it. So the main aim of the day is to keep the safety rating up. We're at 9.99. ELO is. So the main point today is to keep the safety rating up. We're at 9.99, which is the maximum. ELO is currently at 1807. I'd like to get a little bit higher than that. Get a bit higher in the standings and just strengthen my position really. It's all going well in Cupras. I haven't done Clios this week because new track and I just haven't had the time, to be fair. But let's see what happens next week. Okay, let's get ready. Lights are on.
Green, green, green.
Terrible start. Bogged down off the line.
Car on your left. Careful, still there. Still there. Clear left.
Sorry about that, dude. Didn't mean for the nudge. Okay, this is going to be a... This could be a tough race by the looks of it. See if we can get a run on the Renault. Try and get a bit of slipstream.
Easy, car on your left. Hold your line, you're clear left. Left side, all clear on the left. Car on your left, clear left.
Right. Let's get after these boys now. I'm not actually expecting these guys to make mistakes. So we're about to hit the contentious part of the race tonight. Now I said at the beginning, maybe you would be surprised. Shocked is probably a better word, because what this guy did next, to be honest, I think something needs to be done about it.
Keep it within the track limits.
So you're going to get a meatball flag for that. Meatball flag, for those of you who don't know. Orange and black flag, which basically means you're broken and you need to pull off the track to stop people from doing that. Fantastic. Get off the track, stupid boy.
Car on your left. Hold your line. On your left. Clear left.
So that was the first time going past him. I actually lapped him 3 times during that race towards the end, and clearly there should have been a meatball flag. The meatball flag, for those of you who don't know, is a black flag with an orange circle, hence it's called a meatball. And it tells you that you've got a mechanical problem with your car, which is either a safety issue to yourself or other racers, and you need to come back into the pits. That was clearly causing an issue. This guy's still going around smoking.
Five minutes remaining, 5 minutes left. Stay calm, keep it smooth. We've been warned about track limits.
Easy, car on your left. Clear left.
That's a bit tough trying to get past a car you can't see. I'm sweating. My tyres are done. You'll see the red bars next to the green and blue blocks down the bottom. It's a bit of an uneventful race this. He says I haven't finished yet.
To go.
Oh God, we got this guy again.
Car on your left. You're clear left.
Good, it's completely broken now, so whatever he's done, he's broken it. So kids, if you're driving around the track and there's loads of smoke coming out the back of your car, go into the pits. One, it won't continue for the rest of the race. And two, ruins it for everyone else. So don't do it. So a bit of a rubbish race all told, but I didn't lose any points. I might go down on ELO, but my safety rating will stay as it is. I'll get some points for the championship.
P4. Okay, it's over. Well done, mate. Good finish.
I don't know how it said P4 because Matthias is in P4. So overall, not a brilliant race. That's why I condensed it quite a lot. I have a feeling I know who it was who had the issue with his smoking rear tyres. I can't be bothered to send him a message. I can't be bothered to report him. I don't think anything will happen. Did it make a massive difference to my race? Yes and no. I think fifth is probably where I would have been anyway. The top four guys were quicker than me and they were very close together. I was about 50 seconds back from fourth place, and I probably lost 15 or 20 seconds with slight offs going behind the guy who was with the smoking tyres. But more to the point, I got a couple of cut warnings. Now, if I got one more, I'd have had to do a drive-through. Now, okay, some of it is down to my inexperience on sim racing and the track. I've never driven that track before, it's the first time. If it had been Brands or Donington or Silverstone, I probably wouldn't have had the same issue because I know the track better and I know where the apexes are. With that one, I was still trying to work out where I was going. But there will be other people whose race was affected by that. So the moral of this video is, if you've got a problem, go into the pits. That guy had been lapped 3 times by me, probably three times, well in fact it would have been 3 times by the leaders as well. So his race was ruined. If he'd come into the pits, he would have stayed in there for 30 seconds, which is about a third of a lap. The car would have been fixed and he might not have been lapped. Can you say he didn't know? No, because if you look in your mirror, you would have seen the smoke. Now there is one other point to it. I can turn down the level of smoke within the sim, so it wouldn't have affected me quite so much, but then it wouldn't be realistic, would it? So anyway, in closing, hope you enjoyed the video anyway. Please don't be that person, and if you are that person, I'm not going to apologise for what I said. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you like it as well, and what are your comments? What do you think? Apart from knowing the track better and not going off track, what would you have done differently?